What are you going to do? What are you going to do there?
Hi!
Remember, death and taxes.
Death and taxes.
Alright, you're deaf, so you leave.
Okay.
Okay, we're here on Hollywood Boulevard with the predatory lender with death and taxes. And taxes. Asking a few people about the Obama speech last night. What is the general opinion, or what do you think about the Obama speech last night?
I only watched a part of it. It seemed, you know, hopeful and idealistic. I wish that, you know, all those good things could happen. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of work in the legislature, but whether they're passing anything, that's something else. Now, as death, I'm for death, and he's going to be doing something with the war people. Now, you've had a lot of experience in war and fighting the bad guys. What do you think of his war policies?
Again, it just seems really idealistic.
You think we can get the people out of Iraq?
I wish that we could. It seems like we're repeating history from Vietnam.
Okay, and how about the health care? Now, the health care, I don't know, is it stymied or stuck or what have you? What do you think? Will we ever get the health care for people like us, the people that are they don't have big programs in their businesses?
I really hope we can work that out. It's really sad that in America there's so many of us that can't afford health care, and that, you know, people misuse that system. You know, I know people that get facials every week on their health care, when there's other people that, you know, broke their arm and need it fixed. Simple stuff, basics.
Okay.
Okay, my turn for, okay, we're going to do the,
That's a good answer.
now Obama, because the health care bill didn't pass, he's now starting to beat up on bank stocks. And now with Obama being the largest shareholder in bank stocks, with him continually beating up on the banks, he's losing something like $5 billion a day over the last 5 days. Now, how encouraging it is for you to see that Obama's beating up on the banks and losing all that money for taxpayers. I mean, I personally like that. You know, so how do you feel about that?
I love it. The banks are the whole reason it's all completely upside down. They loaned us air,
Okay.
and then want us to give them money back.
Okay, so
It's a debt society.
of course we encourage higher debt and higher taxes.
Right, that's exactly what's happened with it. Which, it's just all backwards. Can we have our gold back, please? Gold and silver back, please.
Now in Paradise Island, were you a big holder of gold?
Oh yes, yes. Of course, I'm an Amazon and we savor gold, but we give it to the poor.
Give it to the poor. Okay, so again, this is Death and Taxes from the Predatory Lender, talking to you about Obama.
Oh yeah, I read it. I'm deaf today. I'm deaf. Whoa!
And again, this is Death and Taxes, talking to you about Obama's speech last night. Now, Obama had quite the speech last night. Now, what was your opinion on Obama's speech last night?
I don't know, I didn't watch it.
Well, Obama was keen on beating up on the bank stocks. Now, Obama, since he's the largest shareholder of bank stocks these days, he's losing about $5 billion a day over the last 5 days because he's been beating up on the banks. Now, how do you think about all this money he's losing for the taxpayers by beating up on bank stocks?
Well, just think about all the money we lost when the banks were taking and putting in our own pocket. It's maddening and unhelpful. It's a bunch of parts, you ask me.
Okay, that's encouraging. Okay, Pop. There's your healthcare and the war.
Healthcare. I want to know about healthcare for the little person, the person on the street here, the person walking up and down, the characters. Is this health program going to be better for us on the street?
Well, if they don't do something soon, there's going to be a lot more of them on the streets, have you? I mean, honestly, think about it. Right now, the only ones that can afford health care is the rich, and the rich are getting richer, while more people are getting poor because more people are taking whatever they can. Seems funny now, though, but the end, supposedly the world coming to an end, and things with 2012, everybody's scared, everybody's hungry, but yet no one wants to spend nothing, and the ones that are spending, it's because they got it to spend. And the ones that ain't got nothing to spend are holding on to what they got because they ain't got much anywhere to spend. Make any sense?
Well, it looks like we're going to be spending more money on the war. He's trying to close out the war in Iraq, and I don't know, is he increasing the war in Afghanistan? What do you think of his war project? You're a war man.
I think it's like this, mate. If we would take care of our own country first and take care of our people, we would be a stronger nation together to stand up. We would be healthier, we would be stronger, we would be more wiser. Our kids would have health care and be in good schools. We won't have this falling out we're having here because we're spending all our money elsewhere. I think it's just politics suck, man.
Yeah, well, he's going to spend more money on education, which is a good thing. A good thing.
Education wasn't just all right, let him go.
Jobs, jobs, jobs. All a lot of
He's getting more jobs?
No, we need jobs. He's not
jobs.
yes. Well,
He's going to be a construction worker.
Sure he is.
Yeah, that's good. And again, this is Death and Taxes coming to you for the predatory lender. Now, Obama's speech was out last night, and he was quite heavy beating up on bank stocks. And, you know, since Obama's the largest shareholder in bank stocks, what do you think of Obama losing $5 billion a day over the last 5 days for beating up on bank stocks? He's causing quite a market crash. We were down another 100 points due to financials being down so much today. Now, how encouraging is it that he's beating up on these bank stocks now that he's the largest shareholder?
It's not encouraging in any way. As a matter of fact, he's not even learning from his mistakes. It's time to get to the middle and start getting on board with what's going on here in the world, okay? People need jobs. People don't need, by the way, all this, going to build the super rail and this other thing and stuff. Where is that really going to get anybody? I'm sorry, if you're living between Tampa and Orlando, it might do you some good, but not anywhere else. A lot of this is just not working out. The man, by the way, don't be a senator for an hour, then become the president, because you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, so I got...
Well, I'm done. That's how I feel.
That's done. You get him on health care in the war.
Yeah, that's how I feel, though. He's by the way, he's ruined. He's not helping.
Now,
Now,
I was in the union. In fact, I'm still in the union, even though I'm retired now.
Yes, sir.
And to get the people, the union people out of work list onto building these trams and subways and
you're a bad guy.
busways.
Put this
That's
union
good.
crap.
I like that.
Hey,
But
you're the villain. You want him to die.
that doesn't have anything to do with the little guy.
No, it doesn't.
Nothing. So his program is. Well, the only part of it that I really liked was the part that he's going to get the junior colleges and the.
Well, yeah, anything to help with people not have to take 10 years to pay back their college tuition. You know what I mean? Or nobody can afford to go. It's not worth going to college anymore, apparently. But he needs to work on more things than that.
Yeah.
That's it.
What do you think of his war policy? He seems to be pulling everyone back and pulling in his shirt and.
Well, yeah. See, his program is no really different than George Bush. He just wants to leave Iraq and do the same thing in Afghanistan. I don't see. Guantanamo Bay still open. Oh, and let's try all these people in New York City. That's the perfect thing to do. Costs us even more money.
Yeah.
He's a genius, the president.
Right. What about the health care for us little people, the people that don't have the health?
Bill Clinton was going to send me a health care card when I was 18. I still haven't gotten it yet. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. Hey, anything's possible. At least they actually had the little card back then. Remember him and his wife? These people have free health. There's no such thing as anything free in America. You know that.
So you like higher taxes, right? So we can increase the burden on society for the average person?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, higher taxes is something that we encourage at the Predatory Lending Network.
Well, don't do that anymore.
Why not? We're the bad guys.
Yes, you are. We're going to stop doing that right now.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but by the way, his whole speech yesterday, it's all the same shit. Nothing has changed with this man. Nothing has changed. He is, by the way, going to be a one-term president because if you have all the independents are going to vote for the new guy. He's not going to change the
Well, he said he would rather be a good one-term president than a mediocre
Well, who wouldn't say that?
8-term president.
Well, you can only have 2 terms anyway, so you can't be 8 terms. You can
Two-
be 8 years.
2 years.
You can be 8 years.
2-term
Other than that,
president.
he's done.
Okay.
That's it.
We get into little arguments here once in a while.
That's right. Well, he really, I don't know. Whatever's going to be is going to be, but I don't see.